Right after I broke my neck, I was in a rehab hospital for a little over 6 months. And every day we would receive letters, phone calls, telegrams, communicating the same thing. And people who would come to visit would communicate the exact same thing. Before they would leave, or at the end of their letter, they would always say, "We're praying for a miracle." Well, in their eyes, and in all of our minds, the miracle that everyone was praying for was Scott back up, 6 foot, 190 pounds, bench pressing, running, the able-bodied young man that I always was. And everybody was saying, "We're praying for the miracle, we're praying for the miracle, we're praying for the miracle." Well, about 2 years after my accident, my mom, my dad, my sister were all sitting around the dinner table, and Mom, out of the blue, said, "You know, we missed the miracle." And everybody stopped eating and was like, "What are you talking about, Mom?" Mom, in later years, admitted to me that knowing me like she knew me and loving me like she did, she thought that there was no way in the world that I could be happy living in a wheelchair. And she actually prayed right after my accident. She said, "Lord," and this is tough for me to even think about it, but she said, "Lord, if his life is going to be like this, we'll miss him, but go ahead and take him to heaven." That's my mom. But we all underestimated God, and we all underestimated our faith. So 2 years we're sitting at the table. She said, "We missed the miracle." We said, "What are you talking about, Mom?" Because I was still like I am today. And she said, "Knowing you like I knew you, and seeing you here today, and realizing that you're one of the happiest, most productive, most joyful persons I know," she said, "that's a bigger miracle to me as your mother than if God would have healed you within a week and you'd be up walking around, running and doing everything that you'd done before." And I paused and I thought, you know, she's right. Breaking my neck was a moment of truth for me. It helped me realize the most important things in my life. And that was a bad thing that happened that ended up being a really blessing as a result of the following years. I didn't start out to write a bestseller. I didn't start out to sell books anyway. My purpose was to say thank you and give a testimony about faith and family and friends.